All right, guys, so we are gonna look at the controls of the CS4. You'll see on the left side there's a clean mode. That's the side it's on when you have sanitizer in it or you have some kind of cleaning detergent in it. You would click it on the clean mode. Off is in the middle on the left switch, and then auto, which is the freeze mode, is on the right. You would only put it on auto if there is only ice cream mix in it. The reason being is if you end up freezing water or you freeze sanitizer, it is really going to do significant damage to the machine. So you never want to freeze water, you never want to freeze sanitizer, you only want to freeze ice cream mix. On the right switch, you'll see a day mode and a night mode. So a day mode is on the left side. Day is when you're serving during the day. Night mode is when you are leaving for the night. That actually stops beating the ice cream as much, so you'll actually have better consistency if you're actually running day to day, putting it on night and day mode. It'll make a better ice cream. If you leave it on day mode during the nighttime, it will overbeat the ice cream, so there might be a little bit more crystallization. So once again, during the day, you'll be on day mode. During the night, it'll be on night mode, which all it's doing is just refrigerating during the nighttime. This is also our actuator rod. So this actually pulls the pin, will actually turn the machine on and off. So if the machine's not doing anything, then your actuator rod's probably not in it. So make sure the actuator rod is in it. All right, let's move on to the hopper, and we'll start, after that we'll put sanitizer through the machine, and then we're gonna put ice cream mix through, and we'll do it step by step. All right, folks, so this is our hopper. This is actually where the liquid ice cream mix sits before it drops into the freezing cylinder. All right, so we have a couple different things. This is a float. This is actually what tells the ice cream machine that, hey, you're low on mix, and you'll see the light in the front, the red light in the front start flashing once this starts to go down. So if this is up, then your machine's full of mix and the light won't be on, but if as it starts going down, that light's gonna start flicking on and off. This is our air meter. So this actually allows air. As the ice cream mix is going down this little tiny hole, it's pulling air on top with it. So what you want to do is during the day, it's going to be on day mode, which is, you'll see that the hole is, there's actually a hole in there and nothing's blocking it, and you'll see it on the top as well. During the night, when you put it on night mode, you'll want to turn it and put it on there, and then you'll see a solid, the plastic piece blocking mix from going under. This also, when you're switching it from on day and night mode, what it allows you to do is on the night mode, it actually holds the air inside the freezing cylinder so that no air can come back up, and it will reduce foaming on top. So once again, on day mode, you'll want to turn it to where you can see through it, and liquid ice cream mix can go down this tube into the hopper. And then on night mode, it's solid, so you won't see it at all. All right, well, make sure all these two pieces are in and everything's good. We're actually gonna take the tube out. We're gonna put it to the side. Because we're going to be filling the machine with sanitizer next. So we'll want to make sure that your sanitizer can go through, and then we'll start the machine once that it stops bubbling. All right, folks, so we're ready for sanitizer. So this is a bucket of sanitizer water. We're going to pour it on the top of the machine. So you're gonna wait for it to stop bubbling. With sanitizer, you'll never want to hit the auto switch. So you're always gonna be, it's gonna be on day mode, and then we're gonna hit clean. So what that does is that clean mode's gonna circle that sanitizer inside the machine. And that is gonna actually sanitize all the beaters and everything else. So we're gonna wait for it to stop bubbling, which takes about, I don't know, around 2 minutes. And then when it stops bubbling, we'll be able to turn the machine on. You'll never want to turn the machine on without either sanitizer in it. I mean, to turn the beater motor on without sanitizer or ice cream mix in it. So just let the sanitizer go down into the freezing cylinder. And the whole time we have this carb tube out. It's pulled, so we're not gonna put it in until we put the ice cream mix in there and it's already inside the barrel. So everything's good. All right, so it stopped bubbling. So we're gonna put it on clean. And you'll hear the machine kick on. It's just circling the sanitizer inside the freezing cylinder, making sure we're sanitizing our beaters, we're sanitizing our blades and everything else. So our sanitizer's done. We're gonna take it all out. So all you wanna do is you wanna put it on off, so the beater motor's no longer spinning. And then you'll wanna just empty the rest of the sanitizer out of there. All right, so once you get the rest of the sanitizer out, you'll want to leave it the way it is. So what we're gonna do actually is, there's still a little bit of sanitizer left inside the spigot. And if you leave it in there, it's gonna harden and form a layer of ice, so you actually won't be able to get ice cream mix out. So what you wanna do is, we have fresh ice cream mix here. We wanna pour a little bit in while holding the spigot down. So what this does is it actually flushes the rest of the sanitizer out. So we have our ice cream mix already in the hopper, and it's already inside the freezing cylinder. This is the only time where we're gonna be able to hit auto, is when you have ice cream mix inside the machine. You never wanna hit auto when you only have sanitizer or water in there. So we're gonna hit auto and turn the machine on. The temperature adjustment that we just did previously is when we initially just turned the machine on and we're fine-tuning the mix. If you want to, make the hopper colder, you have the ability to do so. If you want to make your night setting a little bit colder, you have the ability to do that as well. So we are going to, right now, the only thing we are really concerned with is what the temperature is on the day mode, to make sure that the ice cream is nice and firm. So we are going to hit auto, turn the machine on, and let it run. And then once it starts running and cycling through mix, then it should be good to go. Our machine is set at 25 for the day mode, so we're gonna draw a little bit of product out. It already stopped, it's only freezing the cylinder, so I have the product out. I just want it to be a little bit more firm. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down maybe an increment of 1 or 2. So you just wanna dial it in about 1 notch or 2 notches. You don't want to go anything as drastic as 5, so you want to go increment by increment, and then decide for yourself when your product's done. So product is done when it stands up on a cone, and it'll take a few minutes for it to shut back off right once it reaches the right consistency again, and then just go by increments of 1 or 2, and then you'll be able to get a product that just sits good on a cone. If you pull the handle and nothing comes out, then it means the product is over frozen, so you're gonna have to go back higher. So yeah, so just so this looks good. It's very solid, stands up on a peak, and it's good to go.